Welcome to the 8th season of Smart Talks with Jovan, where we talk to people shaping the future of energy and technology. I'm joined by Mr. Jeremiah Kiplagat, Director at the Institute of Energy Studies and Research. He brings deep expertise in renewable energy, environmental management, and utility innovation. With a strong academic and research background, including postdoctoral research in solar power cooling at Shanghai Jiaotong University, Jeremiah plays a key role in preparing Kenya's energy workforce for the digital and green future. Jeremiah, welcome. It's great to have you with us.
Thank you. Thank you very much, and thank you for inviting me for this session.
Okay.
Just to correct you, my university in China was called Shanghai Jiaotong University.
Thank you.
I think you didn't pronounce properly.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you. So now we can start with the question. And our first question in this interview: you have worked across research, education, and utility operations. Could you tell us more about your role at the Institute of Energy Studies and Research and how your work connects to Kenya's shift toward digitalization and smart energy systems?
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, as you mentioned, my work as a director for Kenya Power Institute of Energy Studies and Research. At the Institute, we focus on training and capacity building. We ensure that KPLC technicians and engineers have well-versed with in terms of capacity to do the work. So we arrange continuous training programs to upgrade them. When there are new technologies, we ensure that they are well-versed with it through training. We also do research and development and innovation. We promote innovation. So we coordinate to see what are the issues affecting the Kenya Power business and the energy sector. Then we look at how to provide solutions and innovations to address those challenges. Also, I'm in charge of what we call diversification. KPLC has, in our strategy, we have put diversification as a key strategy to diversify our revenue streams. So I'm responsible for alternative revenues, of course through training, and we have other revenue streams, the telecom business. We have lease of poles. We provide to telcos, use our infrastructure to string fiber cables. We are currently developing one called CORES, Continuous Operating Reference Stations, mainly used by surveyors to bring the accuracy to a centimeter level when doing surveying work and the likes. And we continuously grow to look for how we can optimize KPLC assets, be it physical assets or human capacity, the human resources. So we also do consultancy works, where currently we are reaching out to, because we have a lot of experience in the energy sector, and how can we assist our neighboring countries within Africa to assist, present our lessons and learnings so that they are able to improve their power supply issues. So that is what we get our top-notch engineers and over consultancy. Not only in Kenya, within Kenya, Africa, and even globally. We partner, we have partners. We have worked in the past with Minatoba Hydro International of Canada to do some projects in different places. So we want to scale up that and push that so that we use our expertise to support other nations where power supply and reliability issues is concerned. Yeah.
Are you mainly supporting the neighboring countries in Eastern Africa?
Yeah, we are doing a bit on capacity building and training. Now we are looking for opportunities now to do much more than that. And including our neighbors in Somalia, we I think there are opportunities we are pursuing, and if we get them, we should be able to support them now, catch up, so that as part of the East Africa Power Pool, they can now ensure that they are compliant and their services are improved, the cost of power comes down, and the like, so that we're able to move as a region together as a strong community. Yes.
Okay, could you share more about your involvement and specific projects related to the rollout of smart meters?
Yeah, okay. I'm part of the executive committee of Kenya Power, and of course, oftenly we look at how to ensure the business improves, how we're able to offer better services to our customers, and also the issue of digitization is key, smart grid, and we need to really focus on that roadmap because it will make work easier, as you know that very well. So we support, at the Institute, we have a standards department, which we develop specifications. So any of these new areas, we look at working with the experts within the company to develop specification where we need to procure new equipments, materials, and the like. So I think we have done one initiative towards smart metering, and we had the first big project which was funded by World Bank, where we bought about 60,000 smart meters. That was one of the big initiatives towards now smart metering. And so we are able to connect those relatively big customers. I think those with more than 200 units and above to boost those smart meters. And now we are progressively moving towards that. I think currently what we are doing now as Kenya Power is any new procurement of meters must be smart meters. And this was a decision guided by our managing director and the executive committee. It was agreed that going forward we move smart to smart meters, and progressively, so that the new customers we are onboarding, they are on smart meters. Those meters which failed are replaced with the smart meters. So progressively we are going to change and convert towards smart meters. The other initiative we have done is metering of what we call boundary meters, because energy balancing is critical, especially when it comes to fighting losses, addressing issues of losses within the power supply, the power distribution system. So we need to know every county how much power they have been supplied and how much have they sold and what is the balance. So we did, there were initiatives to do the boundary meters. I think we have more or less finished that. We have now started metering transformers as the next level, so that we are trying to localize this balancing to transformer level. And once we have the smart meters and we are able to meter the transformers, then definitely we are able to know where opportunities, where losses are, and be able to focus now on those areas for quick gains. But already all our large power customers are on smart meters. The relatively higher consumers, SMEs, I think now they are on smart meters, and we are progressively moving that way. Yes.
So still you will you will continue to replace the smart meters in the residential sector, because you mainly finish commercial and industrial and small and medium. And I understand that will you go to replace all meters in one substation area, because you mentioned balance, to be able to have the balance. It will be in continuation of the project?
Yes, I think most of the feeders coming out of substations are already metered. They have a meter there. So the next step is to meter the transformers, so that we're able now, once we have metered, I think with this financial year we are starting with metering. There will be a number, I don't know, maybe 10,000. I don't have the specific numbers, but we are starting to meter transformers. And that now will enable us now zero into, for every transformer, what are the power that is applied to that transformer and the customers surrounding that transformer or using that transformer. And then once we have smart meters, then it will be very easy to do the energy balancing, and that will help us a lot in terms of fighting losses, that we need to bring down losses as part of the overall agenda of bringing down the cost of power.
Tell me, do you maybe know situation in surrounding countries?
I think the surrounding countries are also, in Kenya we are ahead of most of the surrounding countries. So in most cases they come to learn from us, and I think our lessons are important in supporting our surrounding countries to move towards that smart grid and smart metering.
Okay, so our next question is, are there national plans or strategies that foresee a large-scale rollout of smart meters in the coming years? And how are regulatory bodies in Kenya encouraging or guiding the development of smart metering rollout through laws and regulations? Are any regulations about smart metering from regulatory body?
I think where we are, because we now have more than 9 million customers on different categories. Majority of them are on domestic, and then we have a few of them which are commercial, although the commercial brings us more revenue. Majority of the domestic ones are on prepaid meters. I think a while ago we had that initiative of moving to prepaid as a way of avoiding a lot of effort on meter reading. So currently we have about 2,000 postpaid customers on postpaid meters that will require reading every month. Then majority of them, over 6 million, are on prepaid meters. So the issue now is, this already we have put investments already. And that is why the issue of progressively converting, such that the new ones are on smart meters, and then those meters which fail, we change now, put smart meters. Because we have already, most of the customers which consume more than 200 units are already on, most of them are on smart meters. So now the issue is how to finance that, and that's why we are looking at progressively changing it to smart organically, so that there is a kind of conversion until we have all our customers on smart meters. The other issue is on the cost of communication, and this is a major problem for us, where even if we convert very low load consumers to smart meters, we may have to spend much more to maintain the smart meter through the communication, pay telcos for the communication cost than what we are really selling to the customer. So we need to look at cheaper options for communication. And I think we may have to, and this is where we need to do demonstration projects a bit to farm up, so that we are sure, even as we accelerate conversion to smart meters, it is sustainable. So we may need to have combination of PLC. In the past, we have done a bit on PLC, but it did not work very well. I don't know the state of that PLC technology currently. Maybe it is worth doing a small pilot and testing it so that we have PLC. It is backhauling to a concentrator, and then now we have fiber. We basically almost have fiber everywhere. Together with the government is doing what we call digital superhighway, which will lead to connecting fiber to almost every school, every government institution, and through that, we will definitely, it will support also a grid operation and digitization. So we think that will help. So the issue of cost effectiveness is critical, but in terms of going smart, we must do that. We must bring down the losses, which are a bit high at the moment, and it needs to come down. And this is also the pressure we get from our regulator that losses must come down. But to say we have had a lot of support from our regulator, and when we move to smart grid, we are able to offer better, or rather, aspirations of the regulator, including net metering. There are new regulations for net metering, among others, which the regulator is very keen on the implementation, and we'll be able to do a lot of this when we have a smarter grid going forward.
Okay, so you don't expect that you will use GPRS communication for residential sector? It will be probably expensive.
It will be expensive.
But some advanced PLC, it's...
Yeah, I think advanced PLC, so long as it is reliable, that might be a better way to go.
Or maybe PLC hybrid, PLC plus RF communication, which is now...
Yes.
Okay.
I believe some countries are using that.
Yes.
Maybe if we can also see which utilities have tested and it is working very well within our similar environment as Kenya, then that will leave us even more confident to possibly move that direction. Yes.
Okay. This is the end of the first part of our chat with Mr. Jeremiah Kiplagat. In the second part, we will talk about funding, challenges, and key lessons from his work in energy research and capacity building. Thank you, Jeremiah.
Thank you very much.